Sacred family, fellow travelers into the beyond, we are truly in rare and historic times. Books will be written about this time, a time of radical transformation and change, a new era in human evolution. A new consciousness is emerging, a new vision of what we're becoming. As we close out Pisces season, we have the Pisces new moon happening March 18th at 9:25 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's powerful. It doesn't whisper, but awakens something within us. Every new moon is a beginning point where the sun and moon are in a conjunction and the sky's the darkest, where we are seeding a new intention. This Pisces new moon is potent as it's in a conjunction with its ruler Neptune at 28 degrees of Pisces, the very end of the whole zodiacal wheel, activating the purity of our heart, the wisdom and transcendence. The essence of our spirit is rising. This lunation cycle, this Pisces new moon is a grand finale, a closing out of a long journey of initiations and lessons, major life endings in the Pisces area of our birth chart that we've been all navigating and moving through for the last 18 years and beyond. When Mercury goes direct and separates from the nodes of fate in Pisces, there won't be much activity in the Pisces area of life, as the nodes of fate will move on to Aquarius Leo access point in late July of 2026. So this Pisces new moon is a final culmination, a closing out of many karmic initiations and lessons, even lifetimes, which is asking us to be aware, observe and witness what is growing, what is rising from within us, from a new place of hope, trust and inspiration, which will become a turning point that will gain momentum and growth by the Aries equinox on March 20th. The Sabian symbol of 28 degrees of Pisces is of a fertile garden under full moon. This symbol represents a culmination of efforts, highlighting a period of peak abundance, deep emotional fulfillment, and the successful realization of desires, a sense of finality. This degree signifies that what has been planted, mentally or emotionally, is now coming into fruition in a rich way. A spiritual culmination, as this degree point is the very end of the zodiacal wheel. It indicates a final gathering of wisdom. The full moon suggests that this abundance is not just materially, but intuitively. The sun and moon at 28 degrees of Pisces is the 25th I Ching, named innocence. Now, innocence here does not mean being naive. The 25th I Ching is the energy of the purity of our heart. It's the essence of who we truly are. It's giving, sharing, and creating without expectation of outcome from our essence, the inner truth of who we are. We have all been moving through lessons that have been guiding us to find our essence. We are learning to remove the fences around our gardens, around our hearts, as we're being guided to offer and share our wisdom, our growth, our passion, our fire, our light, our gifts, from our abundant spirit, from our authenticity, our inner truth, being in the purity of our sacred heart. This Pisces new moon is reigniting the exact opposite degree points of the South Node Virgo solar eclipse of September 21st of 2025, which signifies a critical final integration of lessons, a fated turning point, a culmination point. The Virgo solar eclipse at the anaretic degree last year focused on overcoming perfectionism, our mind's need to fix, solve, or understand, highlighting to us our need to control and showing us that we're not in control. It has been a call to look beyond the obvious, the logical, the linear, and trusting our journey, learning to trust the moment for its simplicity of this moment turning into the next. The sun and moon at 28 degrees of Pisces will be in an exact sextile to Uranus at 28 degrees of Taurus. The Sabian symbol for 28 degrees of Taurus is of a woman pursued by a mature romance. This symbol indicates a reawakening, highlighting a mature, seasoned approach to love, a new beginning in life that comes after a period of instability or change. This degree point is about embracing the beauty of experience and finding profound joy in the present moment, often in the context of a relationship. Planet Uranus, the god of liberation, the great awakener, is in the last 2 degrees, the final month of his 8-year transit through Taurus. Uranus brings unexpected change to liberate us from social norms and the status quo. So in the next 30 days, there can be a shakeup on what is destined to collapse, showing us what is essential and what is not. In the last 8 years, Uranus was shaking up Taurus. Taurus is what we value the most. It's our foundation, what we own, our resources, our finances. He has been awakening us to find joy and value in simplicity, helping us refine what matters the most. The sextile, the type of interaction between the new moon in Pisces and Uranus in Taurus, is one of support. So there can be unexpected support, breakthroughs, and fortunate developments in our finances and resources. If we look to the ruler of this Pisces new moon, Neptune, it's in a conjunction with the sun and moon, amplifying our intuition, dreams, and spiritual gifts. This Pisces new moon, along with the Aries equinox that is happening 37 hours later on March 20th, is a reactivation of the historic and rare conjunction between Saturn and Neptune at 0 degrees Aries that occurred February 20th of 2026 of this year. This is a world degree point of creation, the energy of making our dream real. If February 20th came and went for you without any inner sense of change, just know that this is just the beginning. We are in the beginning of epic change. A new era in human evolution is emerging, and this Pisces new moon and Aries equinox is activating this new beginning. So you may be beginning to sense it as a new spirit is rising, a new consciousness, a new vision of what we're becoming, a remembering of who we truly are. Neptune, the ruler of this Pisces new moon, will be at 0 to 2 degrees Aries, this world degree point, till the end of February of 2027. This brings all things Neptunian onto the public stage in a bigger way. In mundane astrology, Neptune rules the water, ocean, the seas, oil, shipping, fishing, drugs, the media, deception, addiction, etc. Mars is the planet of war, and it's in Pisces. And we're seeing a war at sea. You can't make this up with all that's happening in the Middle East and the world right now. And magically, this rare interstellar comet, 3I Atlas, you may have heard of it, is making its final flyby closest to Jupiter, the co-ruler of Pisces, before exiting our solar system. Intuitively, I sense it entered our solar system in late July of 2025 to help us remember our ancient and ancestral wisdom. As Jupiter is at 15 degrees of Cancer, an exalted degree point, and in a conjunction with our spiritual star Sirius, bringing in emotional wisdom and growth, boosting our compassion and empathy for one another, deepening our inner security, our sense of home, our oneness with all things, the wisdom to move from the past energetically. Now Mercury in retrograde in Pisces is in a conjunction to the North Node of Destiny. It has slowed down and is getting ready to station direct on March 20th on the Aries equinox, suggesting that something will be brought to our awareness, something faded, something that may have been previously hidden, a secret, or simply something that we overlooked that needs our attention, our reconsideration, or it can be faded developments that hold value to our destined path ahead. I know the outer world may seem chaotic and very loud right now, which is right on time for humanity's evolution. Mother Earth, Gaia, is healing herself, a rebirth from thousands of years of trauma. We are watching the fall of the old world. Top-down institutions and structures are collapsing. Anything that was born out of fear doesn't have the frequency to grow or continue. This outer revolution is an inner revolution that is happening to each one of us individually, as the outer world is a reflection of our inner state of being. So this ascension, this upgrade in humanity is happening through us, from the inside out, the old, outdated, conditioned belief systems that anything or anyone outside of me has the power over me, the authority over me, power over my inner state of being is dissolving. I believe we are privileged as we witness the birth of a new era for humanity, one that is based in loving kindness and compassion, respect for all creatures and beings, a sense of oneness and harmony in the world. A new spirit is rising from within us. Our essence, the purity of our sacred heart, our innocence is rising. On Friday, March 20th, on the Aries equinox, the energy shifts and becomes more passionate, fiery, and dynamic as we step into our spiritual leadership that feels like a rebirth, a relaunch, a reset for humanity. So what story are you writing? What are you embodying? Remember, love yourself and choose to be blessed.